You said y'all was going again? Capitol Grill?
Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Red Wolves will put total leather to crank us up.
Let's say what?
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone.
It look like he's about to start pulling down.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give from the gun. Spinderella makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. 4 wide receivers on 2nd and inches. They might try to take a shot. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Lofts one high and deep.
And
makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
7, Arkansas State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Across the 25. He's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry up. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third down, he drops the throw. Got a man, it's Wallace. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch. Nice job breaking the first tackle, but couldn't get rid of the next guy and get that extra yardage needed for the first down.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. They'll go with the running game on fourth down here. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. You can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's what we've got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And
Oh, he dropped that. Oh, my God.
And it's so hard
That
to
nigga
play
drawing
defense
it.
nowadays. You got to strike somewhere you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it, making him feel you.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking for space. It's Barnes. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TV.
And he made the extra point without problem. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. All by himself down the middle. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tulane. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score. Selection 14, Arkansas State 7.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Arkansas State Red Wolves will take over 1st and 10.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Pocket starts to collapse. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. All bottled up and up. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight.
Down at the 31, and the Tulane offense will take over 1st and 10.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, keep that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback will keep it. And the ball's on the ground. The defense all over that loose ball and bringing it back.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're...
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. NC State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was in that last one.
They make the stop of this running game, moves the chains as they get the first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll try the run. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They move the tight end all over. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Throw it right out. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, excuse me, we'll get the bullpen warmed up.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Looking to the big tight end.
Hold on to the fucking ball, dude.
Take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Second down after that incompletion. Looking for space, it's Barnes. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, y'all niggas got to hold him locked.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. He clearly doesn't believe in punting, going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, the blocks, man.
Got a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Getting some heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They'll open the second half on the ground. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Finds the tight end. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Now the pitch. Across the 15. Finds a crease at the 20. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way.
Hold it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts
Good
it.
luck, Holly.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Jump the gun just a bit. We've got a false start. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it.
That was crazy.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants to take the top off. And it's
He's too slow.
Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 30. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You could tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down. Makes the big mistake.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
This quarterback part of their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arkansas State, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback just missed it. Incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Hey, I'll because I'll block you did.
Never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Deep shot for the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds. You can live to play another day here on this drive.
Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Really
He
now
was
with that.
working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Tulane right back to the line.
1st and goal, Tulane.
He'll set up to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying to punch it in. And they swarm him under.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Looking left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third down, going up top. Shot his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
No, I pressed the wrong button.
Looking for more room.
Oh,
Touchdown,
this
Greenway.
was wide fucking open, man.
Big time interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're lining up to boot it away.
Arkansas State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able
These
to turn the
dudes don't
page here
flop the
and lead
shit,
this
dog.
offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. To the air, it's Rayner. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete, a huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field.
Y'all need to block.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Quarterback will audible. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just They need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the freshman will chalk up
He let the be in cause straight in.
multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack.
Come on, set. Razor.
Quick release on the RPO. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Tulane right back to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He makes a catch. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. On the move. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
3rd and goal from way back there. Leaves it with the back. push down for the tackle.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out, practice.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what?
This nigga about to be hurt. Kid about to slow as fuck.
It goes on the quarterback's hands, not the receivers. And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The option look. He'll toss it. He breaks a tackle.
Call holding again, dog.
But there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. He's running free down the middle. They'll bring him down as he bulks up